Let's come a couple books now and come to Isaiah chapter 7. We're going to start getting some more information now about this son. Isaiah chapter 7. I'm going to start in verse 10. Isaiah 7, verse 10. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz, ask the Lord your God for a sign, whether in the deepest depths or in the highest heights. But Ahaz says, I will not ask. I will not put the Lord to the test. Then Isaiah said, hear now, you house of David. Is it not enough to try the patience of humans? Will you try the patience of God also? Therefore, the Lord himself is going to give you a sign. God is going to do a miracle. And what is that miracle? A virgin. The virgin is going to conceive and give birth to a son, and you are going to call him what? Which means what? God with us. So suddenly God now informs the Jewish people that there's going to be a miraculous birth, just like what Abraham had. A virgin is going to be with child. And by the way, this is also in fulfillment of what God told Eve. When God spoke to Eve, he said to Eve that a son will come from your seed. Usually you talk about the seed of a man, but God tells Eve, no, it's going to be the seed of the woman. And that person is going to defeat and crush Satan. And so now here we are thousands of years later, and God now announces that a son is going to be born to a virgin, and it is going to be God. It's going to be my son. Now, we could read the next chapters, but I'm just going to jump ahead a couple chapters to chapter 9, because we have some more information about this son that's going to be born to this virgin. Of course, we know that's the birth of Jesus to the Virgin Mary. Chapter 9. Starting in verse 8. For to us a child is going to be born. This is connected to the child that's being born to the virgin, that God says you're going to call him Emmanuel, because it's going to be God with you. God's going to become flesh. My son's going to take on humanity. Verse 9, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government is going to be on his shoulders. Now, you want to know what his name is? You've been asking in Proverbs, what is his name? So God says, let me tell you what his name is. First of all, his name is Wonderful. He is wonderful. His second name is Counselor. He is going to be the most amazing counselor, because he's going to tell you exactly what we think on every topic from the Lord. Oh, and you can call him Mighty God. You can call him Mighty God, because he will be God. And you can actually call him Everlasting Father, because there only is one God in three persons. Jesus said, to see me is to see the Father. In Hebrews, Jesus is an identical Xerox copy of the Father. So to see one is to see the other. So you could call him Everlasting Father. He's going to be the Prince of Peace. Verse 7, of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. So whoever this son is that's being born, that's a human, that's being born of a virgin, that's wonderful, Counselor, mighty God, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, he is going to reign forever, for all eternity. Wow. If you can't get the message that God is giving his son